welcome back to the area where we're looking to purchase the stuff over here. So what I'm doing is I went ahead and let's see, like this is getting close. Look how close this corn is. Beautiful looking actually too. It's not too shabby. So I think we might just go ahead and buy that field. It does need to be plowed, but if we take the plowing off, you can see it's fertilized twice. It's limed, obviously. Everything else is good. So no weeds either. So I'm thinking we might just buy that because technically, ooh, I might buy it this month. Honestly, ooh, we got our canola still going. Canola oil, we don't have. It's not, as you can see here, we're good. It's not fully full. We're getting some money on this. So we'll get some money on that. I think we might just go ahead and have to purchase that field now. And yes, then we can have the harvest off it. And we can make the money back from the corn loan. That'd be cool. And then we'll have our big field for what we need for the piggies. And then I think we'll just loan, after we pay that loan, the original loan, we'll buy the land and figure out the pig situation. But either way, we got these going here. So we got canola. Weeded and fertilized, all those except for this one's the second one. And I was looking at the tractors. I was like, oh, this is one of the what do they call it again? Yeah. Let me go to the spot that it's supposed to be at. Oh my gosh, that hurts. Yeah, the Fent FarmCon 24. There you go. Gosh, I couldn't think what the heck I was thinking of. But you can actually, because if you look at these here, you can actually get these parts on there. So this is the smaller version. I ended up getting the bigger one here, which it's not really much of a difference. It's a little bit more expensive. It's just not as big, I guess. I don't know, but that's pretty cool. I mean, you can see the tractor has that opening on the front. So that clicks onto the front there, and then it takes liquid stuff, and that pushes through all the valves, everything underneath there, and this opens up and sprays it out. So it's pretty cool. So I'll go ahead and drop that. See, it's just open in the middle now, so that's pretty slick, isn't it? Ha ha ha! I like it. Kind of reminds me of no, I did not. Wait, did I? No, did not. Sorry. I think did I hit the? Oh no, I didn't turn on the thingy-majig. The wrong part. My bad. Sorry. Yeah, no. Kind of reminds me of Hofbergman. If you remember, anybody that's played Hofbergman, the last couple inclusions or the couple different variations of it, 19 and 22. You have a like this, and it has a front, but it has more of a, you get a cat or trailer, basically a trailer, but it's got a capacity so you can actually put things. I like the way that wall of mist. Ooh. But yeah, it just reminds me of that sort of, oops, wrong button. I wanted to go there. Yeah. So we're finished. So we got that one fertilized. We weeded all these. Then we went ahead and switched to our fertilizer. Fertilized that one. Got this one, and then now we're finishing this bad boy up. So as you can see right here, that's going to clear those little blue spots. Gone now. So it's all convosed into one. Hopefully we don't get any tornadoes right now. Most of the tornadoes I've seen have been up on the north side here, so that would be a bummer if it got tore up our area, because we need this. This is going to be our livelihood, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, we're finished this field up here, as you could tell with the fertilizing and everything. And then we will move on to the next levels, everything. We will go to... Got it. I had to make sure I got that right. Ooh. But other than that, yeah, like I said, we're going to go ahead and buy this field here too once it's to that point. So that's going to be 321, so about 80,000 off. Not terrible, but we should be able to get some money for that canola oil. That we should get pretty much a pretty good chunk, I should say, because there's still almost 40,000 liters in there. That's crazy. Yeah, some sauce. Yeah, okay. I was like, why is it still So bright white. But we're just gonna go ahead and finish this up with the fertilizing now. We got the weeding done, and these fields will be ready in a few. Well, so it'll be ready in about a year. Okay, so we got a little while to go, but we'll be able to get the. Oh yeah, next month we'll be able to harvest that corn and then figure out what we're gonna put in there. Oh, I can't put canola in there again. Darn it! I was trying to look and see what it was. Put in there next month. I could just leave it empty for now. Take some plowing or something. But anyway, we're gonna go keep moving on. Huh? So I'm gonna move on to the next level here. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish this field up with the fertilizing, and we'll be back in a little bit. We're over here doing what we said we were gonna do. We went ahead and grabbed this farm land here. We're gonna sell it off because it was $10,000 for the harvest contract, or I could just buy it and keep all the profits. And I'm like, you know what? I'm leasing trailer, the tractor, the harvester for another contract, for a harvesting contract, and then I just leased the header there. So speaking of which, I'm gonna go ahead and fold the baby up so it doesn't get in the way. It's so cool. Look at that. Cling cling. I'm gonna go ahead and leave this here. I'm gonna jump on this thing here. I'm gonna take this on down. Choo 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 choo. Choose the sell point. So it was 10 grand for the contract. I mean, obviously minus a couple grand or whatever for the or 1,000 or 2,000, maybe 1,500 or whatever for the leasing of the equipment. So went ahead and just got it ourselves. Let's take a look. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and dip down as soon as I can. Heal the house there. That's cool. But this is the property we want to get to. All this land on the right. No, not yet. Sorry, up the hill. So I'm gonna turn here. And then we'll turn right up there a little bit. So you'll look in and they'll go from there. Ooh, let me kick these bad boys on. Hey, UPS. Oh, did I just pass it? I did. Dang, damn it. I'm too busy looking at the thing, flashing lights. I'm like, oh, that's so cool. And then passed it up. It's okay, though. Nobody biased. We're going to back this baby up. Back that thing up. Whoa, just tip it over. And I think it was UPS. I was like, oh, sorry, UPS or FedEx or maybe it was Amazon track. Yeah. Get your Amazon here. Beep beep. And then we'll dump this off, get some money. We'll see roughly. Actually, I think it's a little over halfway. No, I think it's right about halfway, to be honest with you. So we're at the very end of that one spot. So yeah, we'll make just about twice this much for full harvest here. So okay, so we're gonna go. Got next light there. Blinky, blinky, blinky. Sounds funky, doesn't it? All right, so we're gonna turn heel. We'll be nearest to good. Ooh, flashy, flashy lights. So what do you guys think? Give me a number before I pour it. Even though. Alright, so remember, this contract was 10 grand. So if we can get this plus a couple grand, because if we can get 10 grand and then a little bit more because of the leasing of the header. Well, looks like we're going to be getting close to 10 grand just for this first load even. Yeah, sweet. So we did the right thing. So we're going to get about 20 grand for this field out of just corn. And we would have only gotten 10 grand minus a little bit. So yes, that's awesome. Oh, that's cool. Look at that. Push it out to the boats out there. Oh, I didn't even notice that before. That's pretty cool. Anyway, so I'm going to drive back to the farmland there. We're going to get our the rest of the corn and drop it off over here and get our money back. Now, this is also not the peak season. This is actually kind of a low price for corn, so we could have made more for it. But at least we know that field is about worth its weight in corn for sure. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and take this back to the homestead and get the rest of that field caught up and get sold off. So we'll move along with that, and we'll see you all in a little bit. All right, as you can see here, we're going on ahead and putting some barley in. So what we'll do here is, I was looking at this, put barley in here, so we'll be able to harvest in July here, which canola will be able to harvest in July. So that's pretty awesome. I was thinking about doing the wheat, but the wheat wouldn't be until August. So this will match up. We can have one piece of equipment and be done with it like that. So this will be great. So we get some barley out of this one. The corn, we ended up getting 9,000 for the second batch because it was a little bit less. So really close to 20 grand. So I'm glad we did it that way, especially since we were using the, the header. I think I paid a couple grand for leasing it. So it was roughly about the same it would have been for contract. So we just went that way. It's been raining for a little bit, and as you can see, we got some mud on the tires here, gunkiness, white now too, but yeah, it's been pretty cool. It's been moving along pretty well. We're getting these fields planted. This one, I should say. Still have the 3 canola fields and now a wheat one. Oh, we're gonna have to roll that stuff. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot about that. So once we get all that completed, we'll be good to go. And then we just gotta wait for those to come out and yippee-ki-yay! Yeah. Pretty stoked about that. So it'll be nice. Just getting that information and getting it taken care of. Did pay down some of the loan. That's why I only have 6,000 right now. So the little bit of loan we used for this field, with the crop we got out of it, we paid down a little bit on the debt. So we still owe, because I put 100, we had 100 grand on here. So we're down to 60. So we paid 40,000 back off of it. So that's not too bad. But once we get some of these other crop, oh, speaking of which, oils, see, we're getting some canola oil starting to come up in there, so that's going to start getting, that's going to get pretty nice. It'll be really nice having that much canola, and if we, yeah, we'll sell that before we harvest the other ones, I'm sure. Should be done by the time it's done, and then we'll be able to use that money to pay off the debt here and get into a pretty good bit of next section, which is that the farmland, or the actual farmhouse and the buildings and all that's up here. Right now, if you look here, we have these 3 fields. We'll snag that bad boy up for 348,000. Good to go. We can't buy this. This is unbuyable. But there is a canning factory. Oops, bumping off on everything. So yep, that's gonna be cool. So we're pretty stoked, pretty good to go. You know what I'm saying? Okay. All we need to do is get that last part, and after we get that, boom, bang, we're good to go. So I'm pretty excited. Once we get that all squared away, we will have what we were looking for in the first place. So I'm pretty excited about that. We could just start getting the piggies going, and crops in these fields, we'll take those over, make it to the pig food, boom, boom, boom. I'm debating on if I want to do factory, if we want to just dump it in there. So funky looking. That was weird looking from up there. Oops, factories. There is. See, this one makes pig food. So there's that one. So too many buttons pushing. So once we get that squared away, that'll be nice. We'll be able to, I think, I don't know, I'm going to double check on this when we get to that point. I might put a pig food factory in, and then we could just dump the crop in there, and it'll make the food itself, depending on how much it needs. But we'll obviously have to, more than likely, I'll have this field as a ground crop, or Wasn't trying to click on that, but hey, that's stuck now. That's awesome. So we'll just work about that later. But other than that, yeah. So since we're moving on with this would be great. Again, we'll have the barn, the farm, the animal pen, all that stuff going on over there. Home. We'll have a house to live in, actually, instead of the hotel all the time. So that'd be really nice too. We'll have a place of our own to live in as well and stay. So pretty excited about that. We're gonna go ahead and move along with that. Get this finished part. Get this planted. Move along with our day and go from that point. So don't forget to like, subscribe, say hello. Let me know how you doing. Let me go out your world. Hope you have a great day, morning, night, evening, whatever you're going on while you're watching this. Appreciate everybody very much. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. We'll catch you next time. Bye bye.